gents. Look at that fucking church, man. That house is crazy. Beautiful, ain't it? That's why I come down here a lot. So yeah, I left the skate park, didn't find my necklace chain, you know. That's where I think I lost it, or at Hart Plaza. I'm going to stop at Hart Plaza. Those are the only two places I can really think that I may have lost it, because where I rode the hardest, you know. Most likely somebody found it, but I'm still going to go look at Hart Plaza. Gives me something to do anyways. Plus I get to ride down there one more time, you know. But my dumb ass hit the, I was going to get some footage, and not even within the first like 10 minutes, I got my warm-up in, which as soon as I warmed up, I realized this bike is definitely not made for me. It's not. I need a different bike, like ASAP. So, I went to go do some tricks to get on it the second time, and when I grabbed the bike, the tire was flat. So, I changed out the tire, put the new inner tube on it. I mean, not the tire, but put a new inner tube in the tire, and nobody had a air compressor there, which surprised me because they all drove there, and I always keep an air compressor in my car. That's number one. Like, I'll show you my air compressor at home. I don't really have to though. I shouldn't have to, at least I would think. So I ended up having to walk 2 miles. It's like a mile maybe. Yeah, it's about a mile. I ended up walking to US Auto Supply? Yeah, US Auto Supply, which I've gotten parts from there actually before. It was a junkyard. I was trying to look for a gas station, but that's the thing in Detroit City. Like, I'm on the city limits, which there's the city skyline right there. Depending on where you're at, man, there's gas stations, you know, but in the city they're spread out more, you know, because you're downtown. So depending on where you're at, you know, in a car, even in a car, you could be fucked if you're caught on the east side or something. So, you know, if there ain't gas stations around, man. But I ended up stopping at the basically a junkyard, you know, salvage yard, and they helped me out, man. They hooked me up. So, which the inner tubes, these belt inner tubes, they the valve stems don't go through the wheel all the way, so it's kind of a bitch to the first nozzle, you know, the fucking, you know, where you put the air through, the tip, the air hose tip wasn't working. It was like made for like a semi or something, so they grabbed another tip and then they handed it to me, and fucking I got it to fill up, man. They were a little nervous at first, you know, because we were in the hood, you know, but after they, you know, realized, you know, my spirit, they realized, you know, I wasn't on no bullshit. I was really someone in need of desperate help. Emergency. That would have sucked having to push farther, man. But yeah, dude, these buildings are so beautiful. That church, man. I got a video of these places somewhat last time, but not like I'm going to today. Today I'm prepared, you know, I'm going all in. You know, I got money on me, that type of stuff. So I'm gonna try to spend as little as possible, because I'm really going to see the boats, you know. I'm just detouring through the city. I already turned on the GoPro. I'm gonna take some footage, you know, for you guys, you know, and get as much as I can today for everyone, you know. So whoever hasn't seen downtown, you know, hopefully it looks good. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I threw a different mount on. I made a new mount, so which it kind of held up at the skate park. It messed up the first time when I was warming up, and I stopped for a second. I fixed it, and then I went back out to continue warming up. It held up, and then that's when I went to hang out with everybody that was there. which actually I'm happy. I met someone that was actually enjoyable there. As a younger kid, very, very smart. Kid's intelligent as shit. And you can tell he's got some balls, he's got some cojones. So, yeah, he's gonna be a leader, man. He impressed me with what he understood. Everything he was speaking about and talked about was intelligent, and it was right on, and you could tell that he was seeking the truth, and he understood the truth. He was a little on the fence about Jesus, but he understood who Jesus is and why we needed him, and the talk that we had definitely enlightened him. I thank Jesus for it. As we were speaking, I was impressed with this kid's knowledge and his speech, and how eloquent he was with his words. So I was asking God as we were speaking to, say what the kid needed to hear. Go. I need, to say what the kid needed to hear. And, yeah, we both learned something today, which, that's why I do this traveling, and I mentioned it to him, you have to move, man. You can't stay in the same spot. When you stay in the same spot, the evil one will use that against you. You gotta stay busy. The Bible clearly says a person that stays in one spot that doesn't stay busy is evil. You gotta meet people, man, because it's so hard. Even he said that it dulls you out talking to the same people all at the same time. And he brought up that ever since he started traveling this past year, his life has gotten better. And that's what he was telling the other guys, before I walked up, and I heard him talking about it. That's why I because the other guys walked off, while I was fixing the camera on the bike, and he kind of came over to talk, I think I asked him a question too. Fuck, man. Dude, this sucks. When you ride this hard and the sun comes out and the plants come out, allergies and shit, your nose fucking gets clogged up. That's another thing too. When you do yoga, the number one thing yoga really tries to teach you, if you practice it, is to breathe through your nose. Keep your mouth shut. Not just for talking either, like me. Don't talk like me. Listen, don't talk your head off like me. Especially if you don't know what you're talking about. Get you in trouble. But, being like riding this far and traveling this far, when you breathe through your mouth, it dries out your mouth. It dries out your gums. Your mouth doesn't stay wet. So your germs build up faster. That type of stuff. So it's good to keep your mouth closed. This is the truth. But here's downtown. Like I said, I'm recording it on the GoPro. I'm just gonna keep on filling it up, and I charge up the flashlight fully, I charge up the laptop fully, and I charge up the GoPro fully. So, I got 22 hours of battery life out of that laptop, that Acer, and that's why I bought it, was for that, because it had a Panasonic battery. I've always had good luck with Panasonic batteries, man. I try to actually look for them. I'm serious. Which I'm gonna try to buy one for my Dell if I can find one. Sometimes they don't have them. But that Acer laptop, I got 22 hours of battery life out of it. Just browsing the web, and downloading stuff. I wasn't doing just light work, desktop work. I wasn't doing anything hard, I wasn't crunching numbers, I I wasn't hashing, I wasn't, fucking programming, I wasn't scripting, I wasn't torrenting anything. I was just browsing the web to see how much life I could get out of it. I got 22 hours out of it, so I'm assuming I can get a couple charges actually out of it for my. I'm assuming it'll charge my GoPro at least once or twice. That's what I'm hoping for, at least once. If it charged the GoPro twice, that'd be amazing. Because that's a battery bank. That's half the reason why I bought it. And it's light enough where it fits in this bag. And I'm kind of glad I